Eastern Conference Finals start tonight. Cavaliers and Knicks on Tuesday, May 19th. Welcome in to another episode of Droppin' Dimes, brought to you by Better and Green. Just the one game here on tap for tonight, guys. Going to be a quick episode. Going to get right into the game here between the Cavs and the Knicks. But before I do, guys, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please consider doing so. We are trying to get to 1,300 subs by the 4th of July. We are about 90 away. So if you have already subscribed, we really appreciate you. Tell your friends about us. If you haven't subscribed, consider doing so. We are doing daily NHL, NBA, and MLB videos right now. We're doing weekly PGA, auto racing, mostly NASCAR, and UFC as well. And just red hot, really, in all of these sports. Current NBA run, we did lose last night with Oklahoma City, but we're still on a 13-6 NBA postseason run. Moved to 11-0 on NHL sides in the playoffs last night with Montreal's victory. Doing very well in baseball still as well. So great time to jump on board. Really appreciate it, guys. If you are already a subscriber, ring that bell for instant alerts. You won't miss any of our videos when they go live. Smash the like button for me. Leave me a comment if you have just a minute. Let me know who you like in this series, Cavs, Knicks. Let's get into the game. Knicks, 6.5-point home favorite, over under 217.5 here. And that's the side I'm looking at. If I'm playing this one, I am playing New York here. Now, very similar reason for why I liked Oklahoma City last night. And obviously, Oklahoma City was never the right side. Excuse me. Really dominated all throughout that game. They would claw back within a point, could not take a lead, and then San Antonio would stretch it back to like 7. They finally tied it, forced overtime, but San Antonio controlled both overtimes. Oklahoma City was never going to cover the 6.5 in that game. So, yeah, but similar reasoning why I like the Knicks here. That being said, I like San Antonio. I liked them to win that series. I didn't like them in game one, but I told you I do like them to win that series. And I don't feel the same way here about the Cavs. I think the Knicks are going to ultimately win the series. So that does give me a little bit more gumption to back the Knicks here. And the Cavs are just in a really bad spot. They had to go to Game 7 in Detroit just 2 days ago on Sunday, got the victory. Now, it wasn't a hard-fought, down-to-the-wire victory. They led and controlled that game by margin since the second quarter, so got to rest their starters in the final half of the fourth quarter. But still, they barely have any rest, didn't go back to Cleveland, went straight to New York. Just don't love this spot for the Cavs, and we saw them, when they played the Pistons after their Game 7 against the Raptors. They came out completely flat in Detroit, lost that one by 10 points to the Pistons. And we saw the Knicks come out and just blow away the 76ers when the 76ers were coming off of Game 7. The Knicks had the rest advantage in that Game 1, and the Knicks end up winning that one by 39. So we've really seen the Knicks in this role. We've seen the Cavs in this role. Knicks would be bet on. Cavs would be bet against. Cavs did not do well after winning in Game 7 and then going on the road for game number 1. The Knicks have done very well against a team off a Game 7 victory at home with the added rest advantage. And again, I like the Knicks to win the series. I think the Knicks are the better team. And really in the NBA, what I look for is, I'll use the Pistons as an example just because they're my team, but, they were terrible 2 years ago. Then they make the playoffs last year. They get that, just the taste of the playoffs. They lose in 6 to the Knicks. Well, now this year they get one round further. They win a playoff series. They force a Game 7 there in the second round. They kind of grow. Next year, it wouldn't shock me if they go on to the conference finals, maybe the NBA finals. And that's exactly what the Knicks have done. They get the taste of the postseason, win a few series last year. And, now with the Celtics out, the one-seeded Pistons out, it is really their conference to lose at this point. And I expect them to win it, and I expect them to give either the Spurs or Oklahoma City a decent series. I don't think they're going to win the championship if they make it there, but I don't think they're going to get swept or lose in 5 either. So, yeah, I do like the Knicks. I think they're a very good team. They've obviously played incredibly well in the postseason. They swept the 76ers, beat the Hawks in 6, and ended up winning the last 3 in that series. They were down 2-1. So they've won 7 straight in the postseason. I like the Knicks here on plenty of rest. A veteran team that's kind of been here in this position before. Cavs, barely any rest whatsoever. Haven't even gone back to Cleveland since winning in Detroit there in Game 7. I think 6.5, pretty short price here on the Knicks. And yeah, I think they come out strong. I think the Knicks want it more. I have questions about the effort level on the Cavs, especially, in that series against the Pistons. Sometimes you got it, sometimes you didn't. But yeah, really like the Knicks in this spot. So -6.5, guys, is the way I would look on this game. No feel for the total. I, try to touch on the total here, here and there, but I don't handicap NBA totals whatsoever. So, I don't want to give out much information on something that I don't really look at to bet anyway. So, guys, that will wrap it. Thank you for watching today's episode of Droppin' Dimes. Again, I like the Knicks here -6.5. I like the Knicks to win the series. I think the Knicks go to the finals there and probably ultimately lose to the Spurs, hopefully the Spurs or the Thunder, whoever make it out of the West. But let me know in the comments, guys. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends. Ring that bell for instant alerts so you won't miss any of our free play videos when they go live. Smash the like button. Leave me a comment. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow for another episode of Droppin' Dimes, brought to you by Better and Green.